Check out those flags behind me. It looks like we're gonna have a pretty crazy rainstorm or some sort of a storm here in Charlotte. And for me, that's just par for the course. So stick around and find out why. Hi, I'm Dave DeSilva with Long Tab Realty, brokered by eXp Realty here in Charlotte. I've been a Charlotte resident for 22 years with my family, and I've been full-time in the real estate business for just over 20 years. Typically for these videos, I'm going to be gathering information from a variety of sources. I'm going to get that information, put it down in a script, maybe some bullet points, and then go ahead and hit you with that information and try to get your feedback on that and see if I can do a better video next time. Here's the deal. The rates have changed so much in the last week or two, up and down, that my sources for these rates kind of took back part of the video that I normally have ready for you now. So this is going to be a short couple-minute video versus a little bit longer one, which you might be bored at listening to anyway, but it's going to be short and more to the point about where rates are going and how you can fight those rates and take advantage of the market that we do see right now. So in the last probably 4, 5, 6 months, getting caught in the rain here, what we've seen rates do are go from the low 3s, mid 3s, up to the 6s, mid 6s, back down to 5, below 5, and now back up again over 6%. Today, when I was speaking with, looking at Forbes and also speaking with a lender, we're looking at the 30-year fixed rate somewhere around 6.4 to 6.75%. And that's a huge jump. Over last week, it's more than a quarter point of a jump. And the 15-year rate was up to 5.75, and that's a conventional loan for 30 years and a fixed rate. Those are quite a bit of a jump over the past couple weeks, and that's because probably the Fed, people always say the Fed doesn't have really much of an effect when they raise rates, but they did raise rates by 3/4 of a point a couple days ago, and it does look like it has had an effect. As has inflation, a lot of uncertainty with the economy, and all sorts of crazy things going on in our country right now. But just wanted to make sure that you were aware that we have had the rates bounce up and down. If you are looking at buying a home right now, just be aware also that the inventory has gone up a huge percentage, I think about 26.8% compared to last year. And the showings on homes have gone down, this is nationally, have gone down about 16.6%. So fewer people out there looking at homes. It's still a seller's market. I say that every time. Fewer people out there looking for homes. However, more homes available, which could be the right time for you to go out there and start looking for a home again. Now, if you take a look at these next couple of slides here, what you're going to see on a national basis is where currently, I believe that's the last day or so, currently economists and those experts, like I always say, the guys with big brains, see prices going and also see where the rates are going to go from here until the end of 2022. And then we've got some numbers for a forecast for 2023. So with the rates, as we see them bounce up and down, one of the things that my lender, Liz, from Movement Mortgage, always says, and it's kind of funny, I always screw this up a little bit, hopefully I'll get it right, but she says, marry the house and date the rate. The reason she's saying that is the forecasts are looking at rates hitting the 7% range somewhere, and again, some higher, some lower, but the average is somewhere around 7%. And if they do get up to 7%, historically, they're probably a little bit higher than most of the time, so you can anticipate, again, don't quote me on that, you can anticipate rates going back down again somewhere, and then you have the option to refinance. So on the next video that we're going to be putting out, it's we're going to be covering the numbers for generally the Charlotte market. We're going to cover a little bit of the national market, but generally here in Charlotte for the month of August. And as we always say, those August numbers come out towards the end of September. Those July numbers come out towards the end of August. So we're going to be popping out a video next week about where the market is in Charlotte, the Charlotte region, and then a little bit nationally. So with the nutty market that we find ourselves in, again, please look at the like button if you like what you're seeing. If you want to see more of it, please press those buttons, press the subscribe button, leave comments, let me know what you're looking for. So since the wind has calmed down a little bit, the rain has stopped, I'll slow down my speaking just a little bit and then give you some of my advice if you're still thinking about buying a home in this market or any market. The first thing I always say is get with your lender and get pre-approved. That is critical. Again, with the rates bouncing up and down, your principal, interest, taxes, insurance, the amount you're putting out per month is going to change, and it could change drastically with the rates going up and down. So please get with your lender. If you need some advice on who to look at, feel free to get with me. My information's in the description section, or you could just send me a comment. I'm also going to ask you to like this video and to subscribe to these videos that come out every Wednesday about the Charlotte market. But please do get pre-approved. And then number 2 thing is find yourself a good realtor who's going to represent you and look out for your best interest. So I appreciate you understanding about this little bit of a crazy video today. Put some bullet points together to kind of make it about the rates, which is what it was intended to do initially. And if you're looking at something different that you'd like to see about the Charlotte market or about real estate in general, please, like I said, get to the comments and go ahead and make those comments to me. As we introduce you to Charlotte, we want to see what you're interested in and get videos made every Wednesday about those interests. Thanks, and have a great day.